Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the Park Bowl. We're back here again, Viroqua, Wisconsin. This is Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're set to bring you a doubleheader here, two 5-inning ball games featuring the Viroqua 138ers on the women's softball side and the Westby Coon Valley squad. I'm not sure if they say Coon Valley. I almost think they do. I think it's Westby Coon Valley here once again. The Starz post 116. We'll get this game underway here as we take a look at pitching. We're going to see, excuse me, right in front of us, Allie Olson. So we're going to kind of be shooting between her and looking at Emily Berra. Here comes the opening pitch from Berra, and stepping in is Kylie Maladal. This ball game underway, and the first offering is going to be just a little bit low for a ball. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that this view will work for everyone, as the second offering is going to be just outside. It's 2-0. These two teams will play in a regional. Here's a shot. It's going to be a foul ball down the left field side here. These two teams will play each other in a best of 3 for a regional. Both teams, we already know they will be going to the state tournament. That's going to be a ball. 3-1. Olson. And that's going to be a walk here to Kylie Maladal. That's going to bring up Natalie Miller now, the left fielder. And she's going to show a bunt. It's a pretty good one, and it's going to get by for a base hit. Snuck past Emily Berra. It's going to go down as a single here. She pushed it to the third base side. That's going to bring up the left-handed hitter in Peyton Brigham, the shortstop. She shows bunt. That's going to be a strike. The ball gets away from the catcher here in Kaylee Beckham. And the runners are going to move up a spot. Berra is set. Here she comes. There's a strike. And now Brigham finds herself down in the count at 0-2. A little bit low. 1-2 the count here, 2 on. Here's a ground ball. This has a chance. It's going to get back through the middle, and 2 runs are going to score here for the Westby Starz. Brigham with a 1-2 count, falling behind 0-2, is able to get the hit for an RBI, 2 RBIs in fact. That will bring up your cleanup hitter in Ava Berg. Berg will be doing the pitching today for the Starz. Meanwhile, Viroqua 138ers looking for the first out here. Here's a drive. That's going to be a base hit. A nice scoop here by the center fielder, Megan Brendel. That was a real nice job of charging that ball and getting to it, not allowing Brigham to head for third base. Here goes a throw, and that's going to be an out. No question on that one. as the throw goes down. Brigham is thrown out 2-5 for out number 1. At second base stands Berg. Just a bit upstairs for a ball. One away now with one on. In scoring position here for Hayden Thurine. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count to the Westby catcher. And a called strike 3. Thurine looking for something else, not able to pull the trigger, and there's 2 down. It's going to bring up Reagan Stensling now, the third baseman. She's going to pop that one foul up over the top of the screen and beyond. Barra out in front, 0-1. That's going to be down low in the dirt. It's 1-1. Here's a shot that is going to be a base hit. Now it gets away from Olsen. A run's going to score here. And Stensling stands at second base with a double. The sophomore-to-be with a double down the left field line, scoring Ava Berg. 2 away for Aspen Fleming. Here's a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. That's going to be fumbled for just a second by Brendel, and another run is coming across. So the base hit up the middle allows the run to score. And it's 5, make it 4-0. Here's a base hit again. Puts runners at first and second. That was Emma Kerner with the base hit. Now stepping in, the number 9 hitter in McKenna Jothan. She fouls the first pitch off. Next offering is going to be in there for a strike. It's 0-2 now. Missed a little bit inside. It's 1-2. Ground ball. Knocked down. The toss in time for out number 3. 4-3 on the putout. I tell you what, that was a tough play over there by Leah Slack. She was able to get to it, knock it down, and picked it up on a spinning throw to get out number 3. We take a look here. 4 runs for the Westby Starz on 3, 4, 5 hits, and they'll leave a couple of runners on base. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first. Viroqua coming up. Back we come here as we start up here with the inning. It is Emily Hubach stepping in to face Ava Berg. This is the second pitch, and it's going to be ball 2. 2-0 now as Berg swifts back on the rubber and is ready to go. Here's a fly ball up a little bit high, and that's going to be caught out here for out number 1. Got under it just a tad, and the fly to center field. That's going to bring up Emily Barra now with 1 out. Barra with some good pop in her bat, of course, we've seen before. There's a called strike. That'll be down in the dirt for a ball. Berg rocks and fires. High fly ball here. And that's going to be caught out here by the left fielder in Natalie Miller. Two down now. Here's Whitney Scrady. Scrady takes the first pitch downstairs. Here's a shot back up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Good swing coming right back up the middle for a single. And with 2 down, there's a runner on for Kate Quackenbush. Cleanup hitter. Runner taking off, and she'll get in there with the stolen base. Scrady now in scoring position here for Quackenbush. Looking to try and break the ice here in the bottom of the first inning. Viroqua trailing 4-0 right now. And again, it's a 5-inning ball game. 2 5-inning ball games here today. So not a lot of wiggle room, you might say. You want to answer back as soon and as quickly as possible. There's a foul ball. That one rocketed back off the fencing. That's going to be downstairs. Now 2-2. Berg looking for that third out. And Viroqua looking for a base hit. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. No runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. Another quick break in the action. We'll be right back. Let's take a look here to the Westby first 3 batters. It's back to the top of the order with Kylie Mulladahl, Natalie Miller, and Peyton Brigham. Westby brought 9 batters to the plate. There's a foul ball back in that first inning. And in the process, picked up 4 runs before Viroqua was finally able to get that third out. So all 9 came up to hit. Here's a drive and just missed by Allie Olson. That was a great effort right there. She just missed snagging that one. And there's a runner on in Mulladahl with the double. pretty good line drive by Mulladahl. And again, the great effort came up just a bit short. Here's a bunt pushing the ball down. The quick toss, did they get her? They did. Nice play there, covering the second baseman in Leah Slack. That was great coverage there on the rotation for that out. But the sacrifice complete here. This is a ball lifted foul. Mulladahl now at third base, 60 feet away. Brigham going to lift this one up in the air, and it's caught by Berra. Those are never easy. But she was able to get that one into the mitt for out number 2. Here's Ava Berg with a runner at third base and 2 down. There's a called strike. Westby leading 4-0 here in the top of the second inning. Viroqua trying to get this third out and get in and do some swinging themselves. Here's Hubash, the pick, the throw, not going to be in time. Very, very close there, but Berg legged it out. That's going to bring up the catcher in Hayden Thureen. Thureen got caught looking on a called third strike. That was out number 2. Back in the first inning. She's up again in the second. Swing and a miss. And another swing as that pitch dropped down off the strike zone. And it's 1-2 now. Missed outside for a ball, 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's out number 3 here as Berra pulled the string on that one to pick up the out. 1 run on 2 hits. And it's now a 5-0 lead after 1.5. Westby on top. Viroqua comes up to bat here in the bottom half of inning number 2 in this 5-inning ball game. And again, a reminder, 2 5 innings for a doubleheader. This is a little pop-up. Ooh, nearly spun out of the mitt of Ava Berg. But she's going to hang on, and Kylie Beckham with 1 swing finds out that there's 1 out. That's going to bring up Megan Brendel now. She lifts this one up and just off the glove of Thureen. Well, we're shooting here from the left field side of things, behind the fence, as you can see. Here's a chopper down the third base side. Nice play by Reagan Stensling to get to that ball, but it was foul, so it will put the count now at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 offering. Going to be downstairs. Now 3-2 as that ball skims home plate. And we go to a full count. Thanks to all those sponsors that you're seeing in the lower left corner of the screen. Here's a one hopper, the scoop and the throw. It's going to be in time for the out. Peyton Brigham, the shortstop, with a well-played pickup and throw for out number 2. That looked like it had a little bit of a spin to it. Brigham played it perfectly. Downstairs for a ball to Ellie Olson, the left fielder. Here's the ball lifted towards right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Down at first with the fly ball was Olson. Yeah, she found the right center field open for her, and she laid it in there. That's going to bring up the number 8 hitter in Ella Simonson. Ground ball picked up, the throw in time at second base by Peyton Brigham. And it winds up fielder's choice here. 6-4 on the putout. No runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. We're going to move to the 3rd inning here. In a 5-0 score, Westby over Viroqua. Here we go with the top half of the 3rd inning. And starting things off, Reagan Stensling, Aspen Fleming, and Emma Kerner, your first 3, the 6, 7, 8 part of the order. For the Stars, there's a ground ball picked up. Quackenbush with the throw in time to get the out. Nice play there by Kate Quackenbush. 5-3 put out. One down for Fleming. Stepping in from the right side. Going to take a strike from Berra. Next offering in the dirt, kicking past the catcher here in Beckham. Another ground ball. This one's going to get through for a base hit. Quick toss over to second. That ball just getting away from to the left side of Quackenbush for the single. And with 1 on, 1 down, stepping back in, is Emma Kerner. Kerner came up with a base hit back in that first inning. If I remember right, I think she hit one right back up the middle. Here's another shot, almost the same place as before. The quick toss and just getting into second base in time. So the base hit by Kerner, she's 2 for 2. That pushes Fleming over to second base. There's a called strike to McKenna Jothan. Jothan ended the first inning with a 4-3 ground out. Swing and a miss. Now she's behind 0-2 in the count. Missed outside. Popped this one up and out of play. Fly ball coming up and making the grab. A nice running grab out here by Megan Brendel. That is 2 away now. But she got there in a hurry on the fly ball to center. Back to the top of the order with Mullidahl. She hits one out, one hopper, 2 hopper. No place to go, right in no man's land. Emily Hubach did the right thing by hanging on to it. Bases loaded here now. Here's Natalie Miller. Foul ball. That one right down the line. Quackenbush with the glove on the outside part of the line. There's a ball high. Here's a pop-up. This is going to be trouble. And, oh, a nice grab out here by Leah Slack at second base. That one had makings of a lot of trouble, but Slack able to snag that one for out number 3. No runs in the inning. There were 3 hits and 3 runners left on base. We'll take a little break here. We're halfway through game number 1. We drop to the bottom half of the third, 5-0 Westby. Here we go with the bottom half of inning number 3. A chopper down the third base side, foul. Leah Slack, swing and a miss. Slack with a really nice catch to end the previous half inning with bases loaded. And everybody running with 2 down, and she just got to it. Here's a nice swing in the fly ball. It's going to be caught out there in right field. Coming up to make the grab was Aspen Fleming. Back to the top of the order, and it's Hubach who fouls the first pitch off. Oh, 1 the count here now. That'll be high for a ball. That ball skipped by. Here's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Hubach drove that one between short and third on a quick swing. One on, one down. Here's Emily Berra as the meat of the order here for Viroqua, coming up to bat here, trying to pick up some runs as they trail 5-0. Well, you got your top of the order, your leadoff person on. Now your 2, 3, 4 part of the order. Going to be high for a ball. Runner taking off, and it's going to be a foul ball. Little hit and run going on there, and with Hubach and her speed, a single, you could see her easily scoring. There's a called strike. Now quick timeout here by umpire. 2-2 the count here as we're in, again, the bottom of the third inning. Westby on top, 5-0. Here's a ground ball picked up by the first baseman and able to step on the bag without too much trouble there. That was McKenna Jolfin. Two down, here's Whitney Scrady. Berg is set. Here she comes. That's going to be high. There's a strike. Berg, low pitch, and somehow Scrady was able to get the bat on that one, fouled it off. And we're going to go to a full count here at 3-2. Again, Hubach down at second base. Pop this one up. And it is caught out here. Wow, nice grab by Brigham at short. We've seen a couple of really nice catches here now by the both these teams. And that was another good one right there. No runs on one hit and one runner left on base. We're going to go to the top of the fourth inning here. 5-0 Westby. Back we come to the Park Bowl. And for Westby, it's going to be the 3, 4, 5 part of their order coming up here. Peyton Brigham will lead things off after making a nice catch for that third out in that previous half inning. Here's a ball lifted up high, coming back, and making the grab out here. Allie Olson. Good job on that one, on a pretty well hit ball. There's a ground ball. Hubach, nice pick up and throw for out number 2. Quick 2 up, 2 down situation here right now. Here's Hayden Thurine. Thurine with a couple of strikes on her now. Sun coming out. A changeup that fell way short of home plate. Foul ball. Thurine back into the batter's box with 2 strikes on her. Watches that pitch go down to the ground. It's 1-2. Make it 2-2. I missed one in there. 2-2 now. And there's just swing and a miss to end the inning. Well, a very quick 1-2-3 inning here for the Viroqua 138ers. We'll come back with the bottom half of the fourth here, right around the corner. Well, here we go with the bottom half of the fourth inning. 5-0. Westby picking up 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second. And they've been able to kind of keep things at bay here when it comes to Viroqua. Viroqua with some nice hits. They're just not able to get them put together here to potentially get a run or 2. Leading things off is Kate Quackenbush. And she's going to get a base hit out to right field. So 1 on with nobody out here to get things started here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Runner taking off and just getting in there. Quackenbush now at second base. Kaylee Beckham, ground ball, the throw, Not going to be in time. And runners at first and third here now. An infield single for Beckham, the catcher. On the play, Quackenbush winds up at third base. And they're going to get a courtesy runner coming in now for Beckham as she is the catcher here. And let's see, that looks like that is Silva Gold. Silva Gold doing the courtesy running here now. That's going to be high. Here's a throw down, and they'll pick it off. They had a play on, but Quackenbush stayed home. Nobody out here now, and runners at second and third here, and a big-time chance for Viroqua to pick up some runs. Start picking away into that lead by the Westby Starz. There's a bunt attempt. That'll be upstairs. Here's the offering, a pop-up, and it's going to be caught here by Brigham for out number one. They did not call that. Brigham, I should say, was calling for that one. So the pop-up, one away. Here's Allie Olson. Olson came up with a base hit in her first at-bat. That's going to be a ball. Just a bit high. Another swing and a miss. 1-2 the count here. Bird out in front of Allie Olson as she tries to get another strikeout. That's going to be in the dirt. Nice play by Thurine. Here's a fly ball. That's going to drop in for a hit, and 2 runs coming across here. And down to second goes the hitter. Allie Olson with a nice base hit over third to plate a couple of runs. With that base hit and the throw going home, Olson scoots down to second base. Ground ball. Stensling, thinking bases had runners at first and second, steps on the bag, and there was nobody at first. Olson stayed home. So an infield single for Simonson. Here's Leah Slack, who hit the ball hard to right field in her first at bat. Swing and a miss. That was back in the third inning here. But it was a nice catch out there by the right fielder in Fleming. Foul ball. That's down in the dirt. Just missed outside, maybe a bit upstairs. 2-2 now. Only one down here. Top of the order coming up. Foul ball. Just hanging in there was Slack. Ground ball. That ball is going to get past Stensling, and the fielder's choice will load the bases up. Here's Emily Hubach now. 1 for 2, and we're going to get a timeout on the field. With one down, it's the top of the order. Emily Hubach, who came up with a base hit in her last at-bat, 1 for 2. She hit the ball hard in her first at-bat, but it was caught in center field. Kind of a right center field. Here's a ground ball. Third, they'll go to 1 and get an out. Stensling with the pick and throw. Hubach will get an RBI though. Two down. Olson scored on that play, and now Emily Berra steps in. Ground ball. Berg picks the flip, and they just did get her. That was not an easy automatic for sure. 1-3, they're going to call it. But the Viroqua Legion, they pick up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Those 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And 2 left on base. Back with more here in a moment. 5-3 the score here as we move to the last inning of the doubleheader, game number 1. Reagan Stensling steps in and fouls the first pitch off. Top of the 5th inning here with the 6, 7, 8 part of the order for the Westby Starz. There's a strike. Stensling drops to 0-2 now. Stensling 1 for 2 in the ball game, fouls that one off. That'll be outside. That slips outside again. Now 2-2. That'll be low. And it's a full count. Stensling was down 0-2 in the count and has worked it back 3-2. Ground ball, Quackenbush. Oh, it got through her. That's going to have to go down as an error. Stensling did not slow down, and she's going to be safe. Stensling just ran that one out and did not slow down one bit. And E5 allows the runner to get on. Now it's Fleming. Popped that one up and out of play. Here's a ground ball right back in. They're going to have to turn and go to first base. They'll get the out. Boy, Stensling, gutsy on that one, but she got a good jump and was able to get to third. Berra gave her a good look here, but then decided to opt to make the throw and get the out at first. It's going to bring up Emma Kerner. She's going to lift one out to Scrady at first base, where she'll make the catch. And there's two down. Here's Jothan now, the number 9 hitter. Here's a base hit. Going to score a run here as Jothan put that one right up the middle, just out of the reach of Hubach, who was stretching about as far as she could. Here's a base hit again. This is going to send Jothan to third, and now they're going to send her home. Here goes the throw, and she's in easily. And heading to second base was Mullendahl, who came up with that base hit. So 2 more runs coming across here. The first run coming across, that was Stensling on Jothan's base hit. And now Jothan's scoring all the way. Here comes a ball foul down the line here. This is Natalie Miller. Miller 1 for 2 with a sacrifice today. A little bit outside for a ball. 1-1 now. That's going to get away from the catcher in Beckham. And pretty good hustle getting down the line. That was Mullendahl. Here's a base hit. I had to hesitate for a moment because I tell you what, Emily Hubach dove for that one and it just got underneath her glove. Really nice try. But another run is in. That's 3 in the inning. Trying to build the cushion here for Peyton Brigham now. Here's the runner taking off, and they're going to send her all the way to third now as that ball got away from the throw at second base. Miller down to 3. Brigham down 0-1 in the count. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1-2 now. Pop this one up and out of play. Count stays at 0-2, and there's a swing and a foul ball. Just hanging in there. Outside. And it's 1-2. Two and two the count now. Just missed outside. Ground ball right back to Berra, and she'll rifle the ball over to Scrady to end the inning. 1-3 on the comebacker, but 3 runs coming across here for the Westby Starz. They get those 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error in the inning. We'll take a break and come back. It's the bottom half of the 5th, game number 1. Viroqua down by a score of 8-3. Will look to bring up the 3-4-5 part of their order here in the bottom half of game number 1, the 5th inning. 2 5-inning ball games. Swing and a miss in the first offering. That'll be in the dirt. And the next offering is upstairs for a ball, and now the count is 2-1. Here's a little fly ball that's going to be caught by the infield at second base. Not a whole lot underneath that one, and Kerner was able to make the easy grab. One down. That's upstairs. Second offering is going to be just the opposite. It goes down. It's 2-0. Quackenbush with a base hit in her last appearance. Swinging through that offering. Her first appearance, she struck out to end the bottom of the first inning. Led off the inning in the 4th and scored after her base hit. 1 of 3. Now there's a swing and a miss. Chasing a fastball way upstairs. Just missed on that one, a little bit outside. And it's a full count. And there's a swing and a miss for out number 2. Quackenbush had a good cut, but that one, again, up on the letters a little bit. Those are usually tough to get to. Here's Kaylee Beckham now with 2 down, the catcher. There's a strike. Just missed. Two and one the count. A little bit low, 3-1. Stay tuned for more softball action here. And that's going to be a walk. Beckham wasn't sure. And now Megan Brendel will step in with 2 down. Courtesy runner and Gold again, I believe, coming out there. Brendel 0 for 2, grounded 6-3, and popped out. Here's a ground ball foul, third base side. Going to be interference call on the swing. So Brendel is on via the interference. Thureen got her glove out there a little too far, too close to the bat. Here's Allie Olson now. Again, 2 down, but 2 on. A little bit high. Downstairs. Berg kicks and fires a swing and a miss. A good pitch and a good swing. It's now 2-1. Here's a ground ball, shortstop. Going to go to first in time to record out number 3, 6-3 on the play. Olson going down. Well, the final score here is 8-3 in game number 1. Stay tuned. We'll have more. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, the Western Wisconsin video production of Viroqua Legion girls softball action. And more coming up here in just a little bit. Stay tuned here, and we'll see you back on the diamond. So long for now.